Hi, I'm Jonathan. Welcome back to the Protagonist Corner. I'm in Stranded Gods, and when we last left off, we had started the confrontation with Orpheus / Persephone, and I had to break away quickly from that. So we'll continue, hopefully at the beginning of that, if not very near it. Well, sort of near it at least. Midway. Oh, we're still with Charon. Okay, this is good. Yeah. Or Charon, as they pronounce it here. They make it sound like... Well, that'll be chorus soon. I was thinking about the Spanish.
I wouldn't touch that.
Okay, musical number.
Way too much for you. Overload you. Blow a fuse. Every story, every memory winds up here in the water.
It's so great with a team like this.
That this river would rise, swallow the anger, tears in my eyes. Then suddenly I was found alone. I destroyed Hades, but was denied his throne.
Ilia's dead here, isn't it?
Everything here is fading away. She needs her queen.
We're here for Freddy, too.
I killed the king fair and square. They had no right to take it from me.
One track mind much?
It wasn't your fault. There was no right or wrong. It wasn't your fault. You didn't belong. If my life was stolen, I wouldn't know where to turn. Candle isn't finished. It's a slow burn.
Someone's coming. There's music floating through. Someone's coming. And it has me singing too. We have visitors. I think we all know what to do. To the throne room. This bard's about to meet a muse.
There's someone singing with us.
That would be Orpheus.
Is he a muse?
Oh, he's so much more than that.
Someone's
We
coming.
might have a problem.
A wolf is waiting in the
This
tomb.
bard's already
Someone's
dead,
coming.
but you can defeat him.
I can feel them howling at the
My
moon.
help.
Don't forget why we came here.
There's a name here
I won't forget,
that
but
reeks
you
of
can bet he
enemy.
knows someone's coming.
I think they came here for different reasons.
Orpheus, what happened to the music?
Still funny.
I have been waiting for you, Persephone, for so long. And you brought a muse. Hi. Lovely tune, by the way. Can't remember the last time I collaborated with someone so talented. No offense, Benny. Welcome to my underworld. Let me treat you to a song, a welcome gift. I have the floor. It is mine, after all.
Was there?
Any requests? Questions?
My friend is dead. Can you help me?
Loop. The river keeps secrets deep in the water. How far do you sink till you're buried below? I challenged the fates and found my Eurydice, but you had to kill her, and I won't let it go. You're asking the wrong person.
wasn't your fault. How are you to react? It wasn't your fault. Now there's no turning back. If my love was taken, I wouldn't know where to turn. Your candle isn't finished. It's a slow burn.
This tete-a-tete is over. If he's the victim, what am I?
Queen, let's not lose our composure. The muse understands.
Well, I won't comply. I'd rather die.
I have nothing but a dark and empty hole, wanting something to fill a shallow soul. I am the king of constant sorrow with a throne room.
It's not your throne, Orpheus.
It will be until you admit you were wrong.
I wouldn't go there. It's too much for you, and I'm not sorry for your mistake.
Orpheus, have you wondered if this queen was a slave? She couldn't help, you dug your own grave. And now it's her homecoming.
Oh, yes, she was a helpless prisoner all those centuries.
What do you know of it, Bard?
I know a fairy tale when I hear one.
It wasn't your fault, you were never to blame. Hades was a monster, we were a part of his game. Orpheus, where's your fire? When will the music return?
The candle isn't finished. It's a slow burn.
It's a slow burn.
It's a slow burn.
That throne doesn't belong to you, and you know it.
We all throw our secrets into the water. The shoreline is littered with every regret.
I'm not too proud of all that's washed up here. I'll put it behind me.
And I won't forget. You're letting it go. And I won't forget.
I've forgotten how sweet a melody could be. Such
Glad you enjoyed the tunes.
loud in this place.
Oh, glad you enjoyed crafting them.
My lady of the night.
An empty chair for an empty kingdom.
It doesn't sound like it brings you anything but bad memories.
Perhaps you're right. All the reasons I wanted it are long gone now.
Feel better?
Yes. That makes what I have to tell you all the more difficult, however. I lied.
Of course you
Even if we
did.
could
That's what you
find
do.
Freddie, you couldn't bring her back. The laws of death are not so easily circumvented.
And the
I think we all knew that, though.
They will not help you or anyone. Even if you could speak to them, they will not care. And never have.
You could have told me. Alright, so I guess.
You didn't once consider telling me? I might have helped you regardless.
You, perhaps. But Apollo? I suppose we'll never know.
So, you manipulated Grace to manipulate Apollo. How many layers do you work? You're like a rusting nesting doll of lying to people. Of deception, I guess we could say. No, we're not hating anyone.
I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, you're you. And I believed what I wanted to believe.
Grace,
The irony is that you didn't really want the thing you did all this for.
Yeah, true.
So we walk away with nothing.
At the very least, I had hoped we might find your friend's spirit.
Why? We can't bring her back.
Not without great sacrifice, no. No, the rules of death are clear. Yet, you might have spoken to her. I know what it's like not to get the chance to say goodbye.
But yeah, you gave her that. Yeah, you gave Grace that. Thank you for nothing. Aww, the running embrace. It's so awesome.
You're here.
Yeah. I've actually been watching you since you arrived. Not much else going on.
Fred,
No. Don't even start, Grace. I made my decision. I don't regret it one bit.
But why doesn't really help us?
you shouldn't even have been there.
That is
I never
kinda
should have
true.
gotten you involved.
Hey, no. You didn't get me involved. I got myself involved.
And look what happened.
I got to be the hero of the story. Just for one shiny moment. How cool is that?
This isn't a story, Fred.
You're wrong. It is a story. And you need to finish it. Without me.
Hey, no. I guess this is it, huh?
Almost. I found someone while I was down here. Someone you really need to meet.
Cool.
This... You can't be real. Your soul is inside Grace. Idols don't...
Well, only part of it.
This is real.
I guess you two were better acquainted than you said. Huh?
Well, it was implied. She had the most kind of adverse reaction to Calliope's death, so it makes sense.
I miss them.
Think about how bitterly bitter you would be. Don't blame yourself. Not when there are so many fond memories to cherish instead.
I don't get it. I thought the Eidolon was Calliope's soul. But if that's true,
Well,
then...
part of it.
Eidolon is what makes us an idol, but it's not our soul. Each of us adds a piece to it as it passes away.
But
It's
what
like
about the memories?
it's like a soul parade.
These are but a reflection. And after the Eidolon is passed on, old memories become a reflection of reflection. It's and forgotten so much. You knew this truth once, Persephone.
We need to know what happened to you, Calliope. How did you die?
Why didn't you come to me? If you were in trouble, I would have protected you.
I know you would have. But I couldn't let you be drawn into Apollo's prophecy as well.
Apollo's prophecy?
He didn't tell you? No. Don't suppose he could have. It's a long story.
You don't mean to say that Apollo is responsible for your death, right?
Not
But
directly.
his prophecy is.
Yes. It said I needed to die.
Someone else knew about the prophecy. Athena.
No.
Then she sent the Furies after me when I went to the reliquary. I barely escaped. I fled back to the mortal world. To you.
Apollo hates using his power. Why would he have given a prophecy to Athena?
Because she demanded it. She was desperate.
How did you even find out?
Apollo was horrified after he delivered the prophecy, and he refused to stay silent. When he came to warn me, he was torn. Telling me meant I was locked into it. I still think he did the right thing. Though I expect he disagrees.
Why did you go to the reliquary? We know about the mirror, but
You wanted to annul the prophecy.
And the Fates are the only ones who could. If they would even help me. I doubted it, but I was desperate. I never got the chance to ask. Someone told Athena where I was going, and she must have realized what I meant to do.
But how did she get the Furies to attack you? They aren't pets. You didn't break any of the old laws.
I don't know. Maybe it's something the ruler of the idols can do. But you'd have to ask Athena.
You know, I wonder if she hadn't messed with it. She would probably still be here. Fred Clinton would still be here. Freddy, Athena would still have her machinations, and the prophecy would still be a thing. But I think this is a situation where she may have given Athena too much to work with. Let's do this, because we have to eventually.
why come to me? Of all the places you could have run to, why come to my apartment?
Because I was dying.
But I couldn't save you. I barely even knew you.
I was wandering the streets that night, wondering if I should go to the reliquary or just flee. And I heard you singing. I followed you home after to see where you lived.
Like a puppy?
I didn't know what would happen to me, but I thought, just in case, I knew I had to hold out until I reached you.
I don't know if she would thank Calliope for anything, but so we're not gonna do that. Well, and also none of this is your fault. Most of it isn't. Some of it is. So let's. Well, that is true. By involving her, she forced Grace into this. So.
I wish you hadn't. You didn't give me any choice.
I wanted to. I thought I would at least have time to explain.
Yeah,
Well, nope, that didn't happen.
I probably wouldn't have believed you.
The Furies, they kept coming. It was all I could do just to reach you. I'm so sorry, Grace. I truly did not mean for it to be like this.
Well, you didn't do a good job avoiding it, did you?
What was the prophecy? Surely I need to hear it.
If I tell you, you'll be locked into it, just like me.
But the prophecy doesn't just say you have to die. There's more to it, right? They always require interpretation.
Apollo told Athena that. He begged her not to jump to conclusions, but maybe she was right.
Yeah, well, it sort of is about you by extension, like...
I don't believe that. Athena's got tunnel vision. She must be wrong.
Athena wanted to know if there was a way to save the idols. The answer was this. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives.
And I'm the last muse.
And now you know the prophecy.
You went to Pan for the key to the reliquary, right?
Yes. He's the reason I knew about Nyx's mirror, actually. He told me about it long ago.
He told Medusa where you went. She, I expect, told Athena.
Oh. Pan couldn't have known what it would mean. I didn't explain.
That's it. You forgive him, just like that.
I'm sure he feels guilty enough, my love.
That's it then.
Yep,
Now
pretty much all the pieces at this point.
We need to confront Athena. Apollo, too, for not telling us what she'd done.
If he had, Grace would have been locked into the same fate as Calliope.
We
Well, not necessarily.
know that.
At least not in the same way. And of course, Grace wouldn't have been locked in had Calliope not involved her. What now? Oh, yeah, you know what? I'll let you have this one. It's not fair.
It isn't fair, Freddy. This isn't how it's supposed to go.
So many years of history, fights, the highs, the miseries. I'm so proud of you, but it's time to go. I never truly saw before how trapped we were, so far from shore. Great at the time, but it's time to go. It's time to go. Deep within my soul, you will remain with me, a best friend through the dark. Gone, you're irreplaceable. It's time to go. It was quick and so was I was not prepared to die, but Grace, I choose this, and I know you'll get by. It's time. So many years of history, the fights, the highs, the miseries. I'm so proud, Grace.
You've returned. And I see Freddy isn't with you.
Are you really surprised by that, though?
I'm so sorry, Grace. Did you at least get to speak to the Fates?
No.
Then what happened?
Then we found Calliope.
Calliope, but her Eidolon is inside you. How
It
did...
doesn't work like that. The Eidolon is only a part of an idol. The rest just...
Calliope told us what happened. The prophecy. How you warned her. How you've been lying to us. You knew. You knew the truth this entire
All you ladies lie to everybody.
Even when you
Get
said you
used
were
to it.
Grace.
Yes. Yes, I did.
If we're missing anything, I don't think we are, but we know I didn't say anything, and well, I kind of understand why Apollo kept it in the dark, but like, yeah, in fact, it's more provable to say that, so let's do that.
Trying to protect me, right? You didn't want me to share Calliope's fate?
I thought I could nudge you in the right direction. Help you find the truth without learning about the prophecy.
Well, you failed. We know it now.
Then it's done. You're locked into it.
Isn't the prophecy open to interpretation? Couldn't you be wrong about how it ends?
When am I not wrong, Grace?
Oh, I can't believe you're feeling sorry for yourself. Although, Grace, you should
That's
know
right.
that
Leave. It's
you
what
know
you're
you
best
can
at.
live and the idols can die eventually, not instantly. They can have like mortal-ish lives.
I don't know how this will affect your trial. We could tell them what we've learned. Even without proof, it makes enough sense that Athena couldn't just brush it off. But if she believes you need to die in order to save the idols, if she truly believes that, it won't matter what anyone says.
Does there still need to be a trial? If we go to Athena privately, maybe we could work out some
Privately
kind
is
of deal.
stupid.
She won't make a deal.
She can arrange for you to have
All
an
they'll look for
accident
here is a
then.
chance to kill you before the trial.
She tried that once already.
And your friend died as a result. No, it's a clever thought, but Athena needs to be challenged in front of everyone. I intend to keep my promise. We go to the trial and I'll help you, even if it means overthrowing Athena. Calliope would approve.
But what about...
Just so you understand, our chances aren't good. I suggest you do whatever necessary to prepare.
Great.
Oh. Poor Freddy. Poor Grace. You. Get out of there. Could do, yeah.
Pan? Are you here? Pan! All right then. Guess I'll just head off.
I thought you didn't want to see me anymore. You're not here to yell at me, are you?
Not unless there's something else horrible you've done that we don't know about. But we'll do this.
No, I just wanted to talk.
Oh. Now you've got my ears quivering, Grace. Whatever could we have to discuss?
Even when you're not planning something, you sound like you are. It's great.
I know you weren't behind Calliope's murder.
Oh, then you've learned something, haven't you?
You are so smug without any real reason to be.
Something not exactly pleasant. I see. Isn't that always the way? Care to tell me what it is? It's been said I can be a fine listener. I might even have some advice. We'll never know.
For free? That would be amazing.
Okay, where do I begin?
Well, of course it was Athena.
Wait, you knew?
Thank you for telling us.
So what now?
Flee the city.
Like I understand the whole point of the game is to
I
be a
know
mystery,
people
but
who know people. I
the
could
characters don't know the
If we
real
went
name.
far enough, even Athena might let you go.
Yeah, that's because he's not. That's because he's not convinced. I guess.
You don't sound very sure of that.
No, I don't. I'm not good at this part.
This part. How many times has this kind of thing happened to you?
Regret. Being a
Oh, you're not
survivor
good at
means you
feeling
get
sorry
used to
for
doing things
when
you
your schemes unravel. I got you.
would rather not.
You don't fool me, Pam. You act like you don't care about anyone but yourself, that you don't feel things like guilt. But it's just an act. You didn't kill Calliope, but you still feel responsible, don't you?
Well, you
That's
did give her
why
the
you came.
key.
That's why you sent me to the reliquary. And you just can't admit you're not the heartless monster you think you are.
Do consider my offer. There's no reason for you to go to trial quietly. Like a good little girl.
I'm not. I intend to fight. Because that's what I do.
Did you forget something, Grace?
It felt like we hadn't quite finished our conversation.
It seemed pretty finished to me. What more is there to discuss?
How about you? Are you okay?
Oh, I am many miles from okay.
Don't you want...
Yeah, she hasn't been okay for a long time.
Calliope would not have approved of the way I acted. But then she seldom did. It was so good to see her in Hades. To have her say she forgives me. Just wish it were as easy to forgive myself.
You could apologize, you know. We could start over, from square one.
Apologizing really isn't my style, Grace.
Stranger things have happened.
It can make you feel better
Fine,
sometimes.
fine. I'm sorry. There, you have it. Are you satisfied?
It's a start.
Is it any easier out there? Do you miss being immortal, Grace?
Does she miss it? Maybe, but she can do a lot of good like this if she lives, so. It's been a week. That is a nice witty, that is a nice kind of sarcastic response. Like, I don't really have time to miss it yet, but we're not doing that. Yeah, we're, eventually I will. I don't think so. We're gonna do this. I don't think she likes it to be dragged into this, but again, she knows she can do a lot of good with it, so...
Miss a life of drudgery? Sure to end in death? Even with the trial, this is still better.
Then you made the right decision in Hades.
I don't know. I guess so.
I imagine the choice will haunt you, won't it?
Long pause there. Versus... Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're good. Oh, when we were, then I screwed it up. There we go. Time to see Apollo.
Oh.
Or maybe just the Oracle.
Paul
Or
comes
Oracle,
in, mopier
not
than
the
his
Oracle.
usual mopey
But she
self,
still,
and won't
she
say
still
a word
does the,
about what.
she still does the coolest Oracle
But
I
of
know. You know
course-
why? Because I know Futala. If if you don't know what I'm talking about, wait till we cover Persona 5. You will love Futala. Anyway,
It's you.
Look, I know you care about Apollo. I'm not here to hurt him.
Uh-huh, yeah. And, why should I believe you?
Because I know he did what he did with the best of intentions.
That does sound like him, yeah.
Yep.
I guess I can go ask him if he wants to talk to you.
Thank you
Don't
much.
be surprised if he says no, though.
It's all right, Oracle. I think Grace and I need a moment alone, if you please.
Oh, sure. Don't mind me. It's not like I was in the middle of anything.
Wait, it's all about me. Of course, she has to take her chips or whatever. That's so funny. She can't like come back for them after they're done.
I didn't mean for it to end up this way.
Nobody did. Well, I can't say nobody did. Very few people did. No, we're not gonna say to stop feeling sorry for yourself. We're not gonna do that. I wonder about you. No, I think this might be a process of elimination situation.
How did you mean for it to end up? I'm not angry, but I am curious.
I wanted you to find out about Athena without learning the prophecy. To be honest, I was relieved when you chose Persephone. Even though I was worried she might
Well,
go astray.
it would be difficult for her to unravel Athena's
When I
scheme
first
within a
began
week
Apollo, I
without
was so
knowing
sure
about the prophecy. Not impossible, but hard.
of the world. I ignored the warnings. You have no idea how many lives I run before I stopped. I never should have given in to Athena. This one time, I thought that maybe it will be different.
You don't know everything, Apollo. Half the problem is that you and every other idol thinks they do.
Or at least they think they can control everything. They don't necessarily think they know everything.
Come true.
So you want to, what, stop trying?
Maybe.
Nope.
I hope you can forgive me, Grace.
Get over yourself. She can be absolutely horrible to Apollo if you want her to. Oh yeah, okay. Let's do this.
There's nothing to forgive, Apollo. You did what you could for a friend. You didn't owe me anything.
I guess all that remains is the trial.
That's about it.
Whatever happens, Grace, I'll be standing right there by you.
Thank you.
Here we go. Oh, well, not quite. Here we go. We have to go back to where it all began first.
So this is it.
Pretty
All your new
much.
friends have lied to you, but somehow they're gonna get you through the trial, right?
Stay tuned, sports fans, game fans,
I wish Ray
whatever.
were here.
Like a boat lost at sea with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. I'll embrace the fire as it burns deep inside, bright enough to guide me, an ocean defied. But as I burn, they've all turned away one by one. In the end, am I alone? Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold water, no star to be seen. In your heart, we remain.
Why did everyone look lively as that? Oh, I guess it's a callback to the beginning of the game. Okay.
Sail in vain. In my heart, you remain. I do not sail in vain.
Now it's here we
Here we
go.
go.
I was a little early on it originally, but now it's accurate.
Hello?
Yeah, things look a little bit empty for the moment, but it's not gonna stay that way.
There you are. Everyone is already waiting for you on Olympus.
I wanna do. No, we don't need to talk. I have nothing to say to you. Yeah, okay, so I guess. Well, the way it works is the door opens, so.
I thought this was Olympus.
Not this office building. My word, no. Welcome to Old Olympus, dear.
Pretty neat. I'd love to have story time here.
Is this a real place?
It's the memory of a real place, which for us is the same thing. Let's begin, shall we? Brothers, sisters, everyone, look around you. We few who remain fled to this new land to escape the war, but we are not out of danger. I waited to tell you until I was certain, and now I am. The idols are dying. It will
You would
not
expect the
be
gas
long
there,
before
but we didn't get
even
any.
our immortality deserts us. The time for extreme measures has arrived.
And do extreme measures include murder? Let's see. Yeah, I think I like that.
And you'll be the one deciding which of those extreme measures is implemented, right? You and no one else.
When has there ever been anyone else? Each of you is here because I brought you here. I protected you. I carved out this space in a strange land so we could survive. I am at this trial to tell you that, as always, I will look out for you. I will save you. Trust in me, Pallas
I'm waiting
Athena,
to we have to kill
daughter
somebody
of
to do
Zeus
it.
and
Or
leader
a couple
of the
somebodies.
Greeks, and I will do anything it takes to keep you all alive.
You'll do anything? It must be difficult. Feeling as if everything is on your shoulders, and yours alone. One moment of weakness and it all falls apart. You've been doing this for so long, you don't even know how to stop, do you?
Oh, dear child, why on earth would I stop?
Because what you've done is wrong. If it wasn't, then why not come clean? Go on. Tell them about Apollo's prophecy. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives. Isn't that how it goes?
It's true.
We spoke to Calliope in Hades. She told us how you sent the Furies after her.
You couldn't have.
Yes,
Persephone, if you want to chime in, that'd be great.
there's more to an idol than just the eidolon. Maybe you even knew that once, but you've forgotten it, just like all the idols have. You don't know everything, Athena.
No, no, no. I do not accept this. You are lying.
You're the one who's been lying. Or would you like to explain to the idols how you murdered Calliope based on a vague prophecy? Tell them.
It's throwdown time.
It's me. It's me. Of course, it's me. The one who gets it done. Don't you see? It had to be. You all turn away when I got the fish. Then you cry hooray once it's on the dish. That's how we do this. Yes, we. Yes, you and me. I have always cared for you. I'll always do all these things for you. All these things that you are not prepared to do.
You say you care, Athena, look around. The way you care grinds these idols down. From up above, you played your puppet show. You called it love. Athena, did you know you're turning them to ghosts?
Sorry, little bird, time to wring your neck.
Leave her alone. She's not where the disease is. You want a tumor? Cut out nieces. Won't get a fight here. No shining night here. I'm only here for the dance. And I don't wanna dance with blood on my
I know
hands.
you're feeling shame, but this is too much.
None of you see. So it's down to me. It's fine. I'll take all the blame. I'll take all the pain. Think you see it all? You just see a scrap. You wanna make the call. You need to hold the map. You cloistered children. It's time for you and all who stand with you. Yes, you too. Form a queue. Time to follow through.
This lost little girl, she's got a few tricks now. She's taken some punches, she's made some friends.
Here's 3 more little friends. Meet the Fury.
Yeah, we've met. Nice to see you.
Oh, that's a brave face. We all know how this ends.
Such cute pets, I'll take the
We
set.
all know how this ends.
I only wanna dance with you. What a sweet eternity. Grace, I love you. Oh, not in that way. I just mean to
He's the best. He's great. I love him.
and I'm with you. Well, I'm not with you. I'm just
understand what I mean.
You're not gonna do this again. We're not going through this again. Not again. I won't let there be another Calliope.
Love your heart.
Of course, it's me. Because of me, this prophecy would come to be. My Olympus is gone, and you're all looking on at a stranger wearing my face. My Olympus is gone. Now I'm some other one. Just how long has she been in place? You set off hoping you could get to somewhere right. But it's been too many years since the mainland was in sight. There was a voice in me that shouted, Athena, you be strong. Be strong. No cost is great enough. It was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong, and now I don't know what the right thing is. I leave it up to you what to do with this.
I forgive you, Athena.
I'm a good guy looking at, or a good gal, good protagonist. Let's do that. Good protagonist, that works.
I know what I see. Yes, a monster. I've met monsters who weren't monsters. I'm a
He's hearing for
monster.
anything.
to me. I'm sorry, Grace. I'm sorry, all of you. I wish Calliope could know it too. She does. She is.
Yep, we've been there. Oh, okay. I love that image. I love what they do with the mirror there. With Grace and Athena outside it, Calliope and Athena inside. That was cool. That was an awesome shot. Best shot of the game, possibly. Well, not quite, but it was really cool. There were a lot of good shots here. Hi, Nun. My grandmother's on. Love you. Oh, she's gone. Oh, not gone. Yay!
Are you finished?
You kind of met my
You're
nutty.
talking forever.
Sort of.
We're done. Yes.
And? So you're in charge now.
So she goes from basically wanting to rule the world of the dead to ruling everything. That's great. Go Persephone, I guess.
What does that mean?
Perhaps you should explain, Pan. It was your notion, after all.
It's not that complicated, really. We're going to disband the chorus.
Not only that,
Everything he says sounds slick, even if it's really simple.
to reveal ourselves to the mortal world.
The grand reveal,
Tell
ladies and
everyone
gentlemen.
what we really
Ladies and gentlemen.
Isn't that risky?
Life is full of risks, my dear. Some of us will go into hiding, but for the rest of us, no more rules. No more living in the shadows. It's done.
Okay, questions first.
You all agreed to this? No argument?
No argument. Grace, you know us. We cannot order lunch without a good...
That's awesome!
You, Grace, who said we
There have
should...
been times when my family's kind of like that. Not really,
Sure,
but
but I
sort
don't
of.
think
I
you're
guess all families are.
We are listening. To you, to Calliope. A little late, perhaps, but...
Better late than never, right?
Calliope would definitely approve.
What about Athena? She can't be okay with this.
Would you believe she said, whatever your decision, I will abide by it? Dare say I almost failed.
Considering she owes the entire room her life,
just-
I have no trouble believing it whatsoever.
She was so certain she was doing the right thing.
Oh, now that's an old tune.
Well, we'll see how long this new Athena lasts.
It'll at least last 25 years. A very long time. It's not long to immortals. That's what I was going for there. I don't know if I hit it. I don't think I did. 25 years is a drop in the bucket. I should have said 150. That might cover it. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
If there's no chorus, does that mean idols just do whatever they want?
Within the bounds of their conscience and good sense. Yes, indeed.
They kind of do pretty much whatever they want already.
I hate to think what she's gonna do.
Medusa has offered to live in the reliquary. Frankly, I think she's relieved.
Well, it's at least a temporary
The rest
fix.
of us will be subject to more...
Until they can find something in the reliquary that won't curse her, there has to be something.
Assuming they don't just round us up the moment they realize what we are.
Quite so.
I have a few thoughts as to how you could go about revealing yourselves.
Oh?
If there's time, we could prepare a campaign.
A campaign? You make it sound like preparing for battle.
It is kind of.
Literally,
The idols would be
Grace is literally
stars before you
becoming
know it.
the celebrity
If you're
agent
famous
to
enough,
the gods. I love
There's
it.
only so much that can be done to you.
Now that is a marvelous idea indeed.
I know there's a great deal left to be done, but if you all wouldn't mind, I'd like a moment alone with Grace.
We'll be outside. Make it quick.
Well,
Oh, in my first
Congratulations
playthrough,
on
this
your
conversation was with
order,
Athena. I wonder what the
you've
difference
survived
was
and
here.
proved me
Probably more romance happened with him. Interesting. Yep, we did.
I would have been lost if you hadn't stood beside me.
Oh, I'm sure it would have worked out the same even if I hadn't.
I'm not.
In a way, that's technically true. Like I said in my first
You didn't
playthrough.
blink, not even when Athena threatened your life.
Didn't seem a life worth living to have so much blood on our hands.
And here I thought you only knew how to be a survivor.
I meant what I sang. I am not a good man. If Athena
You have
had
your
taken
moments.
me up on my offer, the idols would have been better off. But I can try to be better. You make me want to try.
Yay! All right. Let's see what we get here. Yeah. In the end, we can't do what we do for other people. We have to do it for ourselves. We have to do it because we know it's the right thing. Because our conscience tells us so. So yeah, here's where we're going.
How about you try being better for yourself instead?
That's not much incentive, is it? I take it that means no more illicit dances under the moonlight for us.
As friends, maybe.
Now that is a deal I can heartily accept. Ready to face the music? One more time.
Of course, it's what I do. And we are approaching our epilogue. We are entering our epilogue 2 months later.
Of course you're both here. In my apartment. Why
Well,
wouldn't you be?
We were
it
waiting.
isn't our apartment.
Spokesperson appearing on every newscast.
I wish Persephone had said that. I would die of laughter.
The Oracle has been keenly following your progress. She records every appearance, every interview. She may be your biggest fan.
The way she talks, you'd think she never doubted who you were.
Well, at least she's been of great help to your online campaign.
Everyone here has also been busy. Would you like to hear the latest?
But of course. Oh yeah, let's write that down. All right, well we can start.
Is there any word yet on Aphrodite and Eros? They left the city a while ago.
Eros sent word, yes. Aphrodite has started a spiritual retreat in the mountains?
Let's call it a cult.
Whatever it is, he says it's been helping her. Being the goddess of love to the world once more has at last brought her peace.
I thought for sure they'd go into hiding. Aphrodite fears mortals.
Oh, never. Aphrodite loves the attention. It's obvious.
Those who shower her with adoration.
As I recall, sister, you also headed several cults across the centuries.
The Eleusinian mysteries weren't about shoring up my ego, Apollo.
What about Venus? Did she go with them?
The mortal? I don't believe so. Last I heard, she opened a gallery. Aphrodite's become her patron.
Venus has painted most of the idols. I sat for her last week, in fact.
I don't need to pause for this, but I'm going to. I wish we had that scene where we got to sit for Venus. It would have been so cool. Maybe in a sequel? Just saying. Okay. Ooh, wrong button. Right button.
What about you, Apollo? Still planning on leaving the city?
Soon, I think. All the attention on the idols is proving rather taxing.
Ooh, running away again, brother.
I suppose you could say that. Really, I just came by to see Grace and apologize one last time.
I told you you don't need to keep doing that.
True.
Yes, well, I'm glad things worked out as they did. You'll all be fine without me.
Well, will you be fine without them? Good question.
Not today.
Everybody needs their family, whether they get along with them or not. Or whether they're comfortable around them or not. It's probably more appropriate for me to say that. Anyway.
What about Hecate and Asterion? Are they still at the reliquary?
Hecate leave the reliquary? I'd sooner believe the sun would go out.
It doesn't hurt that they seem enraptured with each other's company.
But of course.
Asterion is
Just
all
call me a
we
matchmaker.
need to discuss. Do I need to know every detail of his sexual prowess? I do not.
Didn't Hecate say it is written that she and the Minotaur would eventually break up?
It would have to suck knowing that. Being with the love of your life and knowing it's not going to end well.
Meantime, she gushes about her new boyfriend like a schoolgirl.
You should hear Asterion then. His gushing puts hers to shame. I'm happy for them both.
And Medusa? I take it she's no longer at the reliquary.
She was. For a few months.
Where is she now? I'm afraid she might get hungry if she's in public.
Oh no!
Medusa was beside herself with apologies, but needless to say, she moved on rather quickly. We're not certain where.
Uh-oh, that's a problem.
Medusa
One that might be resolved in a
streets?
sequel.
Whatever she likes.
Not quite.
Medusa believed she might not be able to control her appetite, so she asked us to put her in contact with the mortal government. They took her somewhere.
That is probably not good. They don't have a means of containing her, even if they think they do.
Hephaestus again.
Aphrodite's husband? He's alive?
So it appears.
Okay, that's a plot twist they waited to drop for a while.
It would raise all our spirits to see him again.
How about you, Persephone? Any big changes?
Not unless you count my many trips to Hades. No. It's business as always.
Trips to Hades.
I am no longer its queen, but I am still the most familiar with its workings. And Hades is changing. Perhaps it's the mere fact that the mortal world is aware of us again. I don't know. Or something else is stirring.
Is this something we should be concerned about, sister?
Not yet. I'll let you.
Ooh, that's definitely sequel bait. I didn't even have to ask about that one. They're clearly doing
World
that.
turns. What more is there to say?
Has anyone heard about Athena? It's been a while.
I have. She left the city, as she felt uncomfortable with all the attention on the idols.
Yep. On the idols, and not the fact that she's a
It was more that mortals
murderer.
expected the goddess of wisdom to have sage advice, and she no longer trusts her judgment.
No surprise there.
You don't still worry about her, brother. After all she's done?
I think of her off in the far north, living alone in the wilderness, punishing herself until the end of her days. I know it's her own choosing, but it seems like such a waste.
Is Hermes still around? I'm surprised they're not here with the rest of you.
Well, we've barely seen them of late.
Hermes has been busy. They've become a social media darling, or so the Oracle tells me.
I have no trouble believing that whatsoever.
Not even
No matter how you feel about the whole trans thing, he's magnetic.
Hermes likes to people please, it's true.
Hopefully it won't backfire on them. Fame is a double-edged sword.
Hermes lives a charmed life. Never fear.
Well, it's odd seeing their face on so many billboards, but I agree. Let Hermes have their fun.
What about Pan? I haven't seen him since the trial.
No one's seen him.
Should we be worried? It is Pan, and what he does will affect
I'm more worried about whatever's happening in basically hell and with Medusa.
harmless.
But Pan, I guess, is third on the
He did
list.
regret his involvement in Calliope's death. He'll lay low. At least for a time.
He'll be back with some new scheme to make us all groan.
Okay, that's definitely a sequel bait.
I still can't believe it's all over.
Oh, it's scarcely
Yeah,
over.
I'm actually finishing my first Let's Play. Wow!
It's barely just begun.
I've got a shit ton of them on the channel.
That.
Seven Remake's close to being done, but really that's the only other one that's close.
Perhaps we should leave you alone, Grace. You must be tired from your trip.
Kind of feels like this is it, huh? Like we won't see each other for a long time.
No. Not like this. You're right.
Everything has changed.
Stormy skies clear, soft breeze blow.
The ocean the sunrise, parting mists of gray.
Sailing to new water, the rush of a new
Everything has changed. Everything.
Good finish. Oh boy. Alright, well first let me say, if I were capable of plotting, I'd be freaking doing that right now. I freaking love this game. Let's see, oh, I got another trophy, Lord knows for what though. I'll have to look at those later. But, what matters here is, all the confrontations in this I loved. I love the build up to all of them. Like, I guess my order for the confrontations would probably be, would probably be like Persephone, Aphrodite, Orpheus, who am I forgetting here? I guess then the Pan and Freddy song, you know, the sort of tutorial-ish thing that you had going, my only real complaint about this game at the end of the day is that there isn't more of it yet. I keep saying, I know it's going to take years, but I would really love a sequel to this. I know, I'm forgetting. I love the issues that they tried to tackle. Particularly the assisted suicide thing with Aphrodite and Eros. It got me emotional, yeah, but that's what effective storytelling does. I was gonna say it's what it's supposed to do, but it's kind of more what it does. And another thing I love about this is that there's so many places still to go with this. Like there's the whole thing about Aphrodite, how is he alive? How did Athena make Rick alive? He died before she was meant to. Oh, and that's another thing I want to mention. I love how Hecate was just okay with knowing everything. Right down to the fact that she's gonna end up breaking up with the love of her life. My favorite moment with her, I could do a top 10 list just based on Hecate moments. My favorite thing with her was when she told Freddy, "Don't worry, I'm not supposed to know about Calliope being here for X number of minutes." That's so great. Oh my god, I could gush all day, but I guess what I should be asking here is, how do you feel about this game? And how did your path differ? I love how just not agreeing with Pan that Ray should have to choose between her and Freddy had them both show up during the Medusa confrontation. My one criticism, if you can even call it that, you can't really even call it a criticism, is that something similar did not happen during our second trip to the Reliquary. That would have been cool if Pan could die instead of Grace, but they have plans for Pan in a sequel. You can tell that they're at least kicking them around. I'm not prophetic. I'm not Apollo here, but you can tell they're doing some stuff, and I want to know about all of it. I would love a prequel where we meet the original idols, all that good jazz. And it seems like we're about done here. So this is the part of every wrap up where I'm like, what do I have to say before the credits finish? Oh yeah, one thing I have to say is, I really do want to do the rest of the Expanse if you like games like this. But I can't get the third episode to download for me. when I try to reach the store, the part of the PlayStation store where it's hidden, it says it's not available yet. So I have to look into that. Plus, there's also Star Trek Resurgence that I want to get back to. That's kind of like this. But I have a ton of other stuff that I'm doing. A lot of, some of which I'm sure you'll love. But I do have to get back to Trek though. Maybe I'll do more of that. Maybe I'll do more of that sometime next week. So you can have more stuff like this as soon as possible if you really enjoyed it, which I hope you did. Oh yeah. Another thing I want to mention is if you love the soundtrack like I do, they have actually 4 versions of it out. I know it's on Amazon Music. I don't know where else you can buy it, but it's definitely there, and in a lot of other places you can buy it digitally. They have a red, blue, and green version plus what they call the Pantheon edition, which is basically just the music more choreographed, and it supposedly includes a lot more of the score too. You know, so if you just want to enjoy the tunes, you totally can. But if you haven't picked up this game and you like narrative adventure games, you should totally give this a try. Even though we played it here, there's other paths you can do, I'm sure. You know, you can put your own spin on the dialogue. It's a fun time. Plus, okay, they subtitled this a musical RPG, but it's not. Well, it has RPG elements. Yes, there's the choosing to take your 2 levels in one of the 3 kind of personality quotients, but it's more of a narrative adventure game with RPG elements. It's a narrative adventure game first. Well, yeah, you're playing a role, but in that case, Halo's an RPG. You're playing the role of Master Chief. He's just man with gun, sure, but it's a role. Now in this case, it's not a criticism in a different way than every other time I've said that, but it's not a criticism. It's just it's like I realized they did that because saying musical RPG is more fun than musical narrative adventure game. You know, narrative adventure game doesn't roll off the tongue. They could have just called it a musical adventure though and gotten rid of the word narrative. We don't need it. Yeah. That's what they should have done. At least that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Tell me what you think about that. Most of you are probably going to say you don't care about genres, but am I wrong about that? Let me know in the comments, one way or the other. Talk to me. Also, let me know if there's other paths you want me to follow. We'll do all that if you guys really want. Other than that, I think we're about wrapped up here. So I'm gonna get my mom to shut things down. Or actually, I shouldn't do that. Yeah, we should let the credits roll if we can, because a lot of people did work on this. But now we're at the other fun part where I'm like, do I have other things? Oh yeah, the whole rotoscoping thing. We can talk about that. I wonder if they actually did rotoscope this in the way that Last Express did. If anybody knows, fill me in. Was my guess right, wrong? Well, there really is no in between here. But was I on point? And we're about done. So I can grab the world's most awesome mother, and we can wrap things up. All right. So I will do that. If you like this video, signify by giving me a little thumbs up. If you want to become a fellow protagonist, you can do that by subscribing, and I will see you when I see you. But first I need to shut down the ship here. So I'm gonna go do that.
Where is it?
On the computer. It's there should be
Stop recording.
yeah.